Hello, Linksters. It's Dark Links 108. Welcome back to the Golf Club 2019 Summer Swan Song. There we go. Where in this part, I'm doing the first official course of the game, TPC Sawgrass. No, I don't need to change it. I am gonna change some of this though. Light clouds, time of day, noon, wind direction is gonna be south. With high wind. That's gonna be interesting. Let's see how that's going. Oh yeah. And I'm also going to turn on this too. Great match. I changed my player model a little bit. Let's see how many times I've played. Yeah, look at all this. People still doing this. How many times have I played this so far? 2 times. White tees with a plus 12. And then the black tees, all with pin 1. So this time I'm going to switch over to pin number 4. Pin 4. See how that's going to turn out. Here we go. So this, yeah, there's 2 ghosts now. So this might take a little bit longer than usual.
Hello there, and welcome to the Golf Club 2019.
Here we are.
Featuring PGA Tour. My name's John. Hope you're doing great. And I'm always glad to be at TPC Sawgrass, especially with someone like yourself. Let's get going and have a good round out there.
Indeed, here we are at the official Sawgrass course. Well, honestly, this is probably where I'd want to aim it because the wind's the other direction. Yep, hole number 1. Here we go. And I didn't hit it that well. I didn't hit it hard enough, but it should be okay. Da-ba-da-ba-da. There we
nice. Go. All right, let's see how he does.
Yep. There's one of my ghosts. Oh yeah, look at that. What was this? What was I doing here? Really bad. That's what that was. Oh, it bounced off the fairway. That's what happened. So this is the first time I've even been on the fairway of the first hole. Okay. Yeah, this is amazing, isn't it? Punched into a sand trap. Yep, that's also about right.
And we have about, I'd say 140-ish yards from here.
140 yards. Except we need to aim like over here because of the wind. And honestly, I should probably do a pitching. Well, no. I don't know. I did change my golf bag a bit. 95% power should be pretty good. They're good, actually, yeah. Although I think I had a pitching wedge instead of a 9-iron. Oops. And I'm off the green.
Well, this should be fun for him, hitting out of the beach and all.
Okay. What kind of shot was that? That was way too much. I haven't played the main Sawgrass in ages. Ooh, it hit the hole, but it was going too fast. Okay. There we go.
And a 15-footer for him.
There we go. I think this first one was when I was when I was just starting out, which is why it's like this.
And here he goes, putting for his double bogey.
So because of this, it's probably going to take an absolute eternity just to get back into
Okay, let's see if you can save par here.
doing this. Yeah. Okay, so
Well done. We're in the
we
hole.
did it.
And he's lining this one up for what everyone hopes is a triple bogey.
I don't know why there's a ball there, but there it is. That's probably this one, actually. There we go.
Starting off at 1 over par.
Hey, I'm gaining a stroke every single hole here. That's the handicap this time at the Sawgrass. There you go.
Okay, par 5.
And yeah, can't really cut too much, but I'm gonna go here.
Oh, liking this one.
Really? Because I don't think I like it. It's going straight towards rough. Yeah. Ugh.
Ah, disappointing. Sorry to lead you astray on that one. We ended up in the rough. All right, interested to see what he has in store for us here.
Okay. Yeah, here we go. Wee. Oh, yeah, I didn't hit it full. It didn't hit it hard enough, I don't think. Yeah. I needed a punch. Yeah, I have a 2-iron. Yeah. My golf bag now has a driver, 2 wood, a 4 wood, a 2-iron, a 5 hybrid, 4-iron, 6-iron, 7-iron, and no 8-iron. Apparently, I can get there with a 2-iron, but I'm going to use a 4 wood. Here we go. I'll hit a tree! Damn.
Ugh. Okay, 230 yards. Let's see what he does.
Yeah, see, this one I'm going way over for some reason. What's this? Wow. I think Sawgrass was like one of the first golf courses I tried out, so yeah. Wow. That's always fun.
Okay, what's it going to be? Safely into the fairway or try to smash it out of here?
Funny enough, a gap wedge pitch might actually work good best here, so here we go. Oh, that was really good. Almost went in the hole.
Decent little sand shot there. Nice. All right, he's putting for eagle. Let's tune in.
Yeah, eagle putt. Look at that. And we have that weird bug the golf course one has sometimes. The balls don't just stay there. I think it's mainly on the official courses that it does that, and I don't know
Okay,
why.
11-footer here. This is definitely makeable.
He's even doing it to mine too.
Nicely done dropping it for the bird.
There we go. I got a birdie.
He's got a 4-footer to deal with here.
Okay. Alrighty then.
All right, 1 over for the round. And what is this? Hole number 3.
Hole 3. Well, I can tell you that a 4 iron's gonna be way too much. And honestly, a 6 iron might be too much too because of the wind. So I'm gonna do a 7 iron and see what happens. Yeah, that's about right. It just went right. Just went a bit right and going away from the hole.
On the green. A lot of work to do now. All right, let's see what he does on this one.
There we go. Yeah, I was very short on this one. Like, what was that? And then this one, for some reason, I'm using hybrid. Oh no, like a driver punch. Yeah, oh yeah, I think this was me just experimenting with different shots. Maybe it was me doing punches for my first shot every single hole. Because that was, I think I did that in the previous one too. Do not remember. Yeah, this was definitely when I was first starting because I would have changed the clubs. Alright. Oh, this will be fun.
And this putt for the birdie.
I think I'm going to go this way. Oh, I didn't hit it.
And a 9-foot putt for him.
And then this ghost, I missed entirely because I'm an idiot, haven't I? What was this?
And a 5-foot putt for him. And this one for the par.
Well, not much there. Not much to do there.
And a decent little putt to end this one. And that'll keep you at 2 over for the round.
Okay.
Keep an eye on that wind. Could come into play on this hole.
Yeah, I had a feeling. I'm gonna aim that way, and that will push the ball where I want it. Especially if we do that. No, that's not exactly what I wanted. It ended up going into the sand. Oh boy.
Ugh.
Boy.
And he's ready to go. Let's see how this hole goes for
Yeah,
him.
you can tell this is the official course because I'm struggling a little bit.
And he's just about ready to tee off. Let's see how he does.
Yeah, it looks like I was doing a punch thing. I'm not sure what I was doing here, but yeah. From rough to sand for that shot. And this time I'm in sand. I am evidently not going to do that. I'm going to do a pitching wedge, especially because of the wind. I'm going to try this. This is fairly early for the shot preview, but let's see what happens. Would I even make it over the water? I would. It would be very short still, but yeah. So let's do a 9-iron then. 9-iron, aim it that way.
Now that was a swing.
9-iron, still going right. But at least it got the slope of the green. So it's pushing it me right next to the hole. Look at that.
Well, at least you are on the green. Let's see what he does here, 100 yards out. Well, let's see how he gets out of this one. And he's got 13 feet to the cup.
Okay. 1 second. I say 1 second. Like, if the game's still happening while I'm doing other stuff. Because I have 2 screens.
And as he lines this up, this will be for bogey.
Bogey. That version of me, yeah. I didn't even hit it that time. Evidently.
All right, here we go. This one for the birdie.
Ugh. You need to aim like this way. Wow, I would like if I could hit it. Same problem here.
He's got a 3-footer here.
Okay, this is not working.
All right, hopefully he drops this one. This is for a big fat double.
Oh yeah, that's me again.
All right, let's see what the scorecard says. And after that one, your adjusted score is 3 over.
Alright, try again. Hey, I'm no longer starting.
All right, let's put this in the fairway.
Alright, here we go. Oh, not much I can do. Just aim that way.
I think this looks pretty safe.
There we go. Okay.
All right, let's see how he does here on this hole.
So this version of me is already up 10 over. I don't know how that happened. But there we go. This is from me, from the white tees as well.
Looks like about 205 yards to the pin here.
Well, the hybrid is going to be not enough, so I'm going to use a 2-iron. And it's going right!
I think this is heading for the rough.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, it did. Okay. Yeah. So clearly, none of my ghosts and myself are doing that well here. Here's a punch. What am I doing here? The 3-wood punch. Like, what was that?
And he's setting up here around 135 yards out.
Okay. So, lob, wedge, chip. That would probably work if I aim this way. Wow, that's pretty good.
This next putt will be for his birdie.
How did I miss that? Is the question. What was that?
All right, nice little 2-foot putt. Nice
There we
putt.
go. There we go.
And here he goes, putting for par here. And let's see, he's setting up now, 2-footer. And that'll keep you at 4 over for this round.
Yeah, I think it's the first time I've had a golf course, by the way, where when using the handicap play, every hole has a stroke gained or lost and losing one here. So every hole here I gain a stroke.
All right, you're gonna put this in the fairway.
Well, now the wind's helping me. So here we go. Let's see how far this will go. If I can hit it.
I'm liking that tee shot.
Okay, that's pretty decent.
He's ready to tee off. Let's see what happens here with him.
Seriously, what was I doing here?
He's about an even hundy to the pin, I think.
Even hunting? Never heard that line before. There we go. Good approach, though. Ugh. Where is that going? That. Pitching wedge pitch would be pretty good here, actually. Yeah, that's pretty decent.
Nice.
Now that was a good putt I did. What was that?
Little 6-footer here, nothing too scary.
Oh boy.
Whoa.
That was a bit too much of an adjustment. Okay.
He's putting this next one for birdie. All right, but a 3-footer here. Well done.
Yeah, there we go.
Sitting at 5 over for the round.
Yeah, let's see how bad this will be. Hole 7, here we go. Oh yeah, went into the sand.
Coming off a par on the last one. Let's see what happens here.
Indeed. So, just hit it straight. And there we go.
Good stuff. And let's see how this hole goes down for him.
Immediately, at least that one with me, I stayed on the fairway.
Okay, about 185 yards left to go here.
I don't know what I was doing, but that's not what I meant to do. I'd rather do a 6-iron, just hit it short. I just need to aim that way. And well, at least I'm on fairway, so.
And this one's anyone's guess. He's in the sand. Let's see what happens.
From sand to more sand is what happened. There we go.
And setting up from around 120 yards out. And he is in the beach. Let's see how he gets out of this one.
Yeah, I can see that. That was really good. What was that? What was that? Now oh, hang on, yeah. Oh. That wasn't terrible.
He's sitting right in the beach. Let's see how he can make his escape. He's got a long putt to contend with here. What will happen?
Will I even get a par on any of these? Well, I didn't do it there because I missed on that one, on that attempt.
Okay, here we go. This one to save par.
This one will be easy, but I will gain a stroke anyway, so. There we go.
Good putt. Well done.
He's got about a 3-footer here.
Yeah, the scorecard, the handicap scoring.
All right, and after that hole, 6 over par.
It used to actually change, but at some point they broke that, and now everyone gets the same one for some reason. So yeah, hole 8. Here we go. With a driver, evidently.
Coming off a par on the last one. Let's see what happens here.
Well, the wind against me means the 2 wood would actually be good here. But here we go. 2 wood. Ugh, bad bounce though.
You're on the green. A lot of work to do, but you're on.
Here we go. Let's see what this guy does.
Let's see what my original self did, yeah. Okay. Alright, here we go. Pretty decent, I think.
Okay, 21 feet to the cup from here.
Okay, so you need to do something like this, I think.
Nice.
Nice!
All right, he's putting this one for birdie.
I'm gonna 14 over for that one. What is that? Wow.
Looks like he's got around 8 feet to the cup.
Okay.
And he's setting up for a bogey putt here. Sitting at 6 over for the round.
Yeah, there we go.
Nice bird on that last
Yeah, you're
hole.
starting
Let's see
again.
another one.
Aim that way.
It's a nice looking shot.
There we go.
And let's see how he does on this hole.
Oop. And there we go.
He's ready to let her rip here. Let's see what he does.
Not sure what I was doing here, but yeah, it looks like another 2 wood I used. The 2 woods are stupidly overpowered. Three wood. Which it didn't hit for some reason. Another 2 wood. Here we go. Aim here, so I get a good bounce. Here we go. Wait. That was a decent bounce, but look, wow, look at that. 260.
Nice.
And there we go. Well, let's try and do this right. I almost got it right.
Very nice.
He's a long way out here. He's got a long putt to deal with. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, I can tell the red version, the red ghost of me was when I was first starting off.
And
in this
here
game.
he goes, 5 feet to the cup.
Well, the green ghost of mine is a more recent playthrough from like a year ago.
This
So,
next
yeah.
putt is for the bird. Let's see how he does.
3 feet to the hole here. Great putt in there for birdie.
Yeah, there we go.
Well, you have a decent round going after 9. Not amazing, but not bad.
Yeah, it would be good if I didn't have the handicap on, but there we go. 6 over.
And hole number 10 coming up here.
This is a good start. Look at this 10th hole. Here we go.
And the tee shot's looking decent.
Pretty decent.
Okay, he appears to be ready to roll on this one. Let's see how this tee shot goes.
That went way further. Okay.
And he's ready to let her rip. Let's see how this hole goes.
Driver. Yep, there we go.
All right, looking at 150 yards-ish.
Well, I gotta do a 7 iron and do a lot of that. Here we go. Ugh. Actually, that actually kind of worked out well. Look at that. Ooh, almost went in. Really good shot.
Sweet.
I can get another birdie. And there goes the ball. It just does not want to stop moving, does it? There it goes.
He's in the rough now. Let's see how this goes.
That used to be a much larger issue in the original golf club, by the way. So yeah. Admittedly, that was pretty decent.
And from this incredible distance, it's going to be interesting to see what he pulls out here.
Yeah,
And this will be a par for him if he sinks it.
there we go. Okay.
All right, but a 3-footer here.
3-footer. Yeah, there we go.
Perfect.
Nice. $18 over.
Okay, so that'll keep you at 6 over for the round.
Hole 11.
Hole number 11.
Here we go. Aim this way, evidently. Here we go.
I'm liking it.
And there we go.
He's looking ready to roll. Let's see how he does on this hole.
Well, I can tell you that shot did not go well. It went that way. Ugh. Okay. Evidently a cloud right now. You know, I might actually be able to make it. If I aim this way. No, I'm not making it because it's going to bounce into the sand trap. At least it's there. And not in the water. Oh yeah, I can totally see this. Here, I have to play it safe.
And let's see what he does here. He's got around 245 yards to go.
Going into the sand trap just like I did. Now that version of me, I did actually hit the green. Look at that. There we go. That's pretty decent.
All right, let's see how he deals with this beach.
Kind of about the same, to be honest.
And for him, this will be for the birdie. He's got about 8 feet to the cup.
Yeah, I don't know what I did there. I hit it way too hard.
Okay, he's got 9 feet to go.
And I missed again. What was I doing here? Well, I'm gonna be here for a little bit.
He's got about 7 feet to the cup from here.
I still missed. What is happening?
Here we go for your birdie.
Alright, well this one I can at least hit.
Nice.
He's got 3 feet to go.
Oh, that's what I'm hearing. Okay. We're hearing popcorn in the background is what's happening.
All right, and after that hole, 6 over par.
21 over for the red ghost.
Par 4 here. Let's have a nice clean drive.
Oh, aim towards the trees. There we go.
And let's see how this tee shot fares for him.
Not ideal, evidently. Oh boy. That went well.
He's got some sand to contend with. Let's see what happens.
Bonk. Oh, nice. Okay. Lob wedge. Okay. Well, I'm going to hit it over here. And do a bit of that, too.
Solid looking approach here so far.
Nice. What is this? Oh, motorcycle high. Motorcycle's back. Yay.
Well, he's got an
Oh, I think we're finally
insanely
leaving.
long putt to contend with here.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to say about it other than let's just watch and see what he does.
I don't see it, but I know believe me.
6-foot putt for him.
Oh boy.
All right, here we go for the birdie. Ooh.
Oh damn, been too much adjustment.
And here he goes, putting for par.
That was not enough adjustment, so I had a similar problem evidently.
And if he sinks this, that's going to be bogey.
Decent little putt there.
I almost didn't even make that. What the heck?
And that'll keep you at 7 over for the round. Coming
13th.
off a par on the last one. Let's see what happens here.
The 13th. Or a 6. Yeah. I think a 6 iron is fine. Just need to do this. Here we go. Okay, that's a lot more wind carry than I was expecting. Okay. Ugh.
Sweet. And he's ready to tee off here. Let's see how this goes.
And that was to the water. And then this was way too short, evidently, as it goes right next to the sand there. Yeah. Trying again. There we go.
And hopefully he can deal with a little sand shot here.
"37-footer here. Let's see what you can do."
I'm gonna do that so it just rolls down the hill. That's what I want.
Okay, he's got 17 feet to the cup from here.
Okay, 11-footer here. This is definitely makeable.
Yeah, this is better than my previous shot, like quite a bit actually. Oh, come on!
Yeah, close one. He's got a 9-footer here.
Not another problem, me not hitting it.
All right. Hopefully he can sink this. This one's for his double bogey. And this will be for his bogey.
So far, this is still my best performance according to the handicaps. So that's fun.
And if this drops, that's your bogey.
Well, let's get out of here.
6-inch putt.
Sitting at 9 over for this round now. Coming off a bit of a bogey on that last hole. Let's see if we can do better here.
Yeah, I think I will because I have wind helping. Wait. Try again. I think I'm going to save my last shot for even for the 17th. The island green that's coming up soon. So that's what I'll do.
Nice.
Nice 300.
Alrighty, he's good to go on this one. Let's see how he does.
Yeah. I'm counting how long this is taking, and well, yeah, this is probably going to take like an additional 10 minutes. So this is going to be a rather long episode, but this is to be expected, especially as we get to the official courses. So yeah.
And he's ready to tee off. Let's see what he has. Okay, let's see what he does here. He's around 205 yards out.
.205, and this one with me hit it pretty decent actually. Not the best, but it's okay. Got a 4-iron or a 6-iron. Yeah, boy. Time to do weird things again. How about a 2? Not a driver. How about a 2-wood punch? Let's try that. Oh boy. 2-wood punch. It made it, but I'm in the sand trap. Okay. There we go.
And he will set up here around 140 to the pin.
Did not hit it long enough, evidently.
I'll tell you what, everybody ends up here sometimes. Take this as a learning opportunity.
Well, probably didn't want to do that much. Yeah, let's try that again.
Whoa.
Oh, there we go.
Way to hole it from the rough. Great chip.
And he's setting up with a long putt
Yay,
here.
chipped it in. I always like when I do that. I haven't done that in a bit.
And he's putting this one for birdie.
There
And
we
we're
go.
sitting at 10 over after that hole. That's the adjusted score.
Adjusted score. Well, I'm not starting the 15th for once. Okay. Here we go.
Let's have a nice drive out on this one.
Is the slight dog leg right? Hang on. If we do that, that should be good. The server is connecting. Struggling to connect, evidently. As I go into the sand trap.
No good.
All right, let's see how he does on this hole.
So that's always good. Oh, that's the answer. It looks like the internet died.
He's got around
And it did die.
165 yards to the pin from here.
So I might have to. I might actually have to pause it until it comes back. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. I lost connection, so I'll be back.
Back to your previous round.
Indeed. Hello, I'm back. The internet's come back, so I can now resume where I left off. Didn't take too long, thankfully. So yeah.
And he's just about ready to tee off. Let's see how he does. And he sets up around 165 yards out.
Okay. Yeah, the only thing is I have to fix that again, because now it's not going to save there. There. Anyways, so yeah, I was in the sand, and it's not ideal, because I need to do like a really weird 7-iron thing and fade this way. Here we go. Oh, that's pretty decent, actually.
And he's hitting from the rough.
Okay. Lava wedge chip. Oh boy. Okay.
Will he make it? He's got a long putt, so could go either way.
That was really good. Look at that.
And this next putt for him is for birdie.
Very similar putts, but I just didn't get it.
To save par.
Save par. Okay, I'm gonna go that way.
Nice putt. We're in there.
Here we go. Up to the final 3.
Not too shabby out there today. I've seen better, but I've also seen a lot worse. Keep it going.
Dude. 16th. Here we go. For some reason, my red ghost is starting for some reason.
All right, let's see how he does here on this hole.
Yeah, this is going to be a decent long episode, especially because I lost connection at some point.
All right, let's pop this in the fairway.
Like that. Here we go.
There we go. That's looking good.
Got the best I could do here. I can see the 17th coming up.
Right around 230 yards to go here.
Well, a 4 wood is not going to make it, but a 2 wood is going to be too much, but that's all I've got. So here we go. Aim it this way, too.
Hope this one bites.
Ugh. Yeah, that's about the best I could do here. Yeah, that's pretty decent, though.
Look at you go. Next putt for Eagle. Okay, 225 yards for him. Let's see what he does.
That did not sound like a good swing. Off the green, then on the green, then off the green again. Okay. Hmm. Nine hardship. Oh boy. I didn't even make it. Alright. Okay.
33 feet to the hole here.
Going all over the place, evidently. Let's see how this works. Ugh. Okay.
And he's got around 4 feet to go here.
And then I just go like here, then yeah. Are you kidding me?
Almost. And he's setting up for the birdie
It
putt
just
here.
went far left. Like, what is going on here?
Okay, let's finish out.
What?
Oh, so close. All right, for the bogey.
I'm not even trying to be like this. What is going on
Well
here?
done.
Move 2 inches and then it didn't go in.
Sitting at 13 over for the round.
Here's the 17th. Oh boy. Here we go. That's... Yeah. That was a pretty decent shot here.
All right, let's see how he does.
That was an okay shot. Okay. This is going to be interesting. Oh, that's a really interesting pin. What happens if we just keep it like this? The answer is it is too. Yeah, a bit too much. So I need a pitching wedge then. Which doesn't look like it's gonna make it, but it will. Here we go. Here we go. Look at that approach, though. That is gonna help with. Yeah, really help. Look at that. Very nice.
Nice.
Long putt for him. That's all I'll say.
That was a good putt.
Tell you the truth, I don't think he's going to make this. It's a bit long.
Yeah, here I don't think I didn't hit it.
4 feet to the hole. You can do this.
Yeah, he said that, but then I missed 2 putts at like stupid short range. Like what was that?
Ooh.
Like there, almost. You know, I mean that doesn't help, but still.
He's got a 3-footer here. And here we go. This one for par.
And a decent little putt to end this one.
There we go.
And that'll keep you at 14 over for the round.
And the final hole, the 18th. Here we go. Constant water to the left, and some trees to the right.
And let's see how this hole goes down for him.
Okay.
Okay, let's give her a smash here.
Well, I definitely can't do that. I have to, like, hit that way. Here we go.
Don't think you got all of that one.
Oh.
Looks like this is heading for the
Oh,
water.
boy. Yeah, that doesn't help. Yeah, it did not help. Where do I want to put it? Definitely not over here. I guess I'm hitting it over, placing it on a different tee box. Tee box number 2. There we go.
And from here, he's setting up with around 170 yards to the pin.
Hey, like a punch that went straight into the water. Well, that didn't help that, did it? Okay.
I'd say around 105 yards or so to the pin here.
Lob wedge because of the wind. Here we go. Not a great bounce though, which is very unfortunate. And it's going all the way over you. What are you doing? What the heck? Wow. Okay. I won't be surprised if I ended off with a triple bogey here. Like, what is this?
Ugh, just going right by the hole.
Yeah, not much I can do there.
Here is his attempt at this 18-foot putt.
Did a very similar thing, but this was an early version of myself. So yeah.
And he's looking at a 17-foot putt.
And there I didn't hit it hard enough.
All right, 12-footer here.
There we go.
Solid putt. We're in the hole.
17 over. Which somehow is, I think worse than this.
Okay, he's
same.
got 2 feet to go here.
It's the same record as my Green Ghost, even though, yeah, because I screwed up the entire final hole.
And at the end of the day, your adjusted score ends up being 17 over par. Well, thanks a lot for the round today. It was a good time out there.
Yeah, there we go. That was okay, I guess. But yeah, 89, 89, 102. Yeah. Not ideal. Somehow this is my worst greens regulations. The whole, yeah, like what was this? Yeah, there we go. Well, that's gonna be it for now. And next time, I'm not sure what I'm gonna be looking at. Maybe a Pinehurst course or something else. I'm not sure yet. Anyway, so thank you, Links, for watching me play some of the Golf Club 2019. I will see you links later.